The following is an exclusive broadcast property presentation of the Show Me Sports Network and is a high-fidelity, all-digital broadcast. This broadcast is copyright by the Show Me Sports Network for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without the Show Me Sports Network's written consent is prohibited.
And man, for those of you who were with us just a moment ago for the first game, what a treat that was. And if you weren't, all you have to know is we're hoping the game is just as good, because if it is, we're going to have some fun here for Hallsville and Blair Oaks.
Oh, yeah, what a game that was. Our first game of this doubleheader between Fulton and Harrisburg. My goodness, was that fireworks from the tip, that's for sure. And that game went into double OT and a win for Fulton. And so they will advance, and the winner of this game between Blair Oaks and Hallsville will play Fulton in that championship game. And both these teams know each other very well, and we are in for a treat.
Absolutely. And now for the reason you all are here. I mean, you and I we've done primarily Hallsville broadcasts. So we've got Hallsville fans are tuning in right here. This is why you're here. So I might as well tell you which five are starting for your team as the number 3 seed taking on Blair Oaks. So for the technically away team Hallsville tonight, it'll be Colton Gardner, Blake Stone, Cameron Cox, Isaac Stinson, and Xavier Stinson. So for you and I, first time we've called a Hallsville basketball game, but two of the names in the lineup are pretty familiar to us from football season. The Stinson brothers, see how they do in the lineup. Now we'll get to the Blair Oaks starting five, and a familiar name for those of you who tune into us in football. It's Dylan Hare, the Blair Oaks quarterback, also in the starting lineup for the Falcons on the court. And he'll be joined by Alec Weiber, Ryan Glavin, Zach Henry, and Chase Schneider. So one more time for both of those. For the Indians, it's Colton Gardner, Blake Stone, Cameron Cox, Isaac Stinson, and Xavier Stinson to round it out. And for the Falcons, it's Dylan Hare, Alec Weiber, Ryan Glavin, Zach Henry, and Chase Schneider. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's find out who is going to the championship. Got underway a little later than expected because of the double overtime game, but now here we go. Tip-off is won by Hallsville. It's Stinson to the Stinson brother, and here comes the Indians offense. It's Xavier Stinson who's got the ball just out the elbow, trying to go to work. Spins, going up with the right hand through contact,
nice
and rolls it in. It's 2-0 Hallsville.
Yeah, nice move right there by Xavier Stinson, and he lays it up and in.
Here comes the Falcons offense. 2-0 Hallsville, just underway. Ben Schmidt and Justin Kraft here on Show Me Sports Network. It's Weiber who's going to give it up to Glavin, who brings it around. Lots of ball movement on this first possession for the Falcons. Now the big man is Schneiders, who will then swing it back there, just moving this thing all around outside the three-point line. Now Dylan Hare's going to pump, now drive into the lane, kick it over, and it's intercepted and then out of bounds. It was Cameron Cox who, like in football, grabbed the pass from the quarterback, Dylan Hare, but then lost it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Falcons.
Yeah, Dylan Hare, for a second there, looked like he turned it over, but they get the ball back.
Dylan Hare's got it, then gives it up to Cox. Excuse me, not Cox. He's on Hallsville, gives it up to Henry. Now Weiber going to go to work with the left hand, drives against Cox, goes up, basket no good, off the back of the rim, and rebounded by Isaac Stinson. Now Stinson looking to bring it up. Now he slows and gives it over to the guard Blake Stone. Stone directing the offense. He's going to use a screen from Xavier Stinson, but then pulls up, not going anywhere. He'll give it up to Cox, looking to go to work, being guarded by Zach Henry. Now Xavier Stinson, who has the only 2 points in this game with the ball. Hallsville plenty of ball meat on this possession, just about a minute 15 into this one.
A good defense right here by Blair Oaks, really making Hallsville work.
Isaac Stinson runs out of room and just has to throw it away, and it's grabbed by the Falcons. Now they go in transition. They're going to give it up to Dylan Hare in the corner. Now goes inside to Schneiders through contact. Stinson makes him force a miss, and it's going to be rebounded by Hallsville. Nice work there by the younger Stinson brother. Yeah. Now going to be a pull-up three on the other end. Blake Stone can't make it, and it's rebounded. Isaac Stinson goes back up, and he makes it. The Stinson brothers have all four.
Great rebound there by Isaac Stinson.
Now going quickly, pass is thrown away, out of bounds. It'll stay with Blair Oaks. Blair Oaks a little bit reckless on the last two possessions, trying to move quickly to get their first basket. And lucky enough for them, when it was dropped out of bounds, it went off of a member of the Indians, so the Falcons do retain possession. Trying to get the ball in bounds, eventually does to Alec Weiber. Big old goose egg on the scoring column, 2 minutes in for the Falcons. Much different start to this one for these two clubs than it was when they met up in football way back in, I want to say it was November, might have been October. We'll see if the Falcons get it on the board right here. It's going to be Schneiders for three. Can't hit it off the back of the rim, and it's rebounded by Colton Gardner going the other way.
Yeah, great defense again by Hallsville.
Now Hallsville looking to attack on the offense. Guard going up. It's blocked by Schneiders as it was Blake Stone who tried to go up, but on the block. It was Stone that was fouled, so he'll head to the line.
Great move there by Stone, absorbing the contact, even though it was blocked. But he did get fouled there. Let's see what he can do at the line.
So two teams that played just a few minutes ago, Fulton and Harrisburg, were struggling from the line. First time we get to see either of these two clubs maybe make up for that. Not going to start there, though, as Stone misses it off the front of the rim.
Yeah, it just didn't look like on that first free throw there by Stone. He really didn't really take his time and kind of rushed that first free throw.
We are off and running in the semifinal matchup of the Harrisburg tournament between Blair Oaks and Hallsville. Second one rims around and out, no good. Rebound, Herod throws it up ahead. Nice pass to Cameron Cox. Up with the right hand, the make and the foul, and he'll go to the line looking for three.
Ooh, now I know why he's playing basketball. He does in football, does in basketball. Another great pass there by Dylan Harris. Sets up his teammate.
And I apologize.
His teammate does the rest and puts it in.
I said Cox. I keep confusing the two number 5s. It's Zach Henry for Hallsville with the bucket and makes the free throw. So it's a three-point play as Zach Henry, the senior, gets Blair Oaks on the board.
Yeah, nice job there from Zach Henry to finish the layup and then capitalize at the free throw line with the three-point play.
Here comes Hallsville offense. It's Cameron Cox who's got it now, swings it over to Blake Stone. Now back to Cox. Cox is going to fire up the three off the side of the rim, no good, but rebounded by Colton Gardner. He's now being trapped in the corner, knocked out of bounds, but it's off either one of Dylan Hare or Ryan Glavin. Doesn't matter if stay with the Indians.
Yeah, good job there by Blair Oaks trapping Colton Gardner there in the corner, but Hallsville gets the ball back.
Inbound is in. Looks like we had a substitution for Hallsville. I'll get you that name in a second. It's Gardner that's handling the ball, looking to do anything with it. Now turns it over to Stone. Stone with the left hand, trying to drive inside. Now stops, back, and the shot is good by Colton Gardner. Nice work right there.
Yeah, great pass from Stone to Gardner, and then Gardner lays it up and in.
Weston Grant was the one who checked in for the Hallsville Indians, and the shot is good right there. I didn't even see who made it. Was doing my substitution.
Yeah, that was nothing but net right there. He swished that one. What a shot there.
Ryan Glavin who makes the three, and it is tied at 6. So Henry and Glavin have all 6 for Blair Oaks. Now here comes the Hallsville offense. Weston Grant, first time he's touched the basketball, now gives it back up to Gardner. Gardner under the rim and goes up with the right hand. Nice work right there. Gardner's got 4 points, his second bucket of the first quarter.
Yeah, another nice move there by Gardner, and he puts it up and in.
Now here comes the Blair Oaks offense. They've still got the same 5 on the court that they started with. Long three-pointer coming right here off the side of the rim. No good. Ryan Glavin tried to connect on his second straight. Could not do it. Hallsville up 8-6, nearing 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Indians offense looking to build on this slight 2-point lead. Stone is going to lose the ball, get it over to Cox. Now Isaac Stinson, who has a bucket, looking to go to work, but it's going to be either travel or a foul on the offense. Doesn't matter. It'll be Blair Oaks ball.
Yeah, it looked like they called a foul there on Hallsville. The referee by mid-court called that one. Don't know who exactly it was on, but the foul was on Hallsville, and Blair Oaks will get the ball.
Couple of substitutions. I'll get you those names in a second as the Blair Oaks offense moving quickly. Now Alec Weiber is handling the basketball. Falcons trail 8-6. Ball moved around the three-point line. It's Weiber who currently has it. Now gives it back up. It's Zach Henry for 3. Can't knock it down. He was looking for a second basket of the game. Now here comes Hallsville ahead to Isaac Stinson. Stinson trying to battle through a double team. Now he's going to spin. He's just outside the paint. Now kicks it over to the corner. Pump fake there. It's Payne Schlietler handling the ball. Now goes up with the basket and makes it. That's his first couple points. Nice heads-up move there by Schlietler, who just entered the game.
Yeah, Schlietler. That was a really nice move. Lays it up and in.
Blair Oaks offense going to have to slow down now. They trail this one 10-6, just underway about halfway through the first quarter. Pass outside Dylan Hare. We have yet to see him shoot. Not going to do it here, so he'll give it up over to the corner. Ryan Glavin. Now back to Hare. And Hallsville continues to stand up on defense, not allowing any easy shots for Blair Oaks. Zach Henry handling the ball, tries to battle through a double team. Now we'll give it up to Hare. Hare swings over to Glavin. Glavin all the way around Weiber, who now goes back inside. They get it in the paint, up with the right hand. Shot no good. It was Jackson Marshall, who just subbed in a moment ago, who couldn't knock down the shot. Now Hallsville moving quickly the other way. And now Isaac Stinson, once he has the ball, will slow it up. And the whole offense will reset. Blake Stone now handling the ball for Hallsville.
Let's see what Blair Oaks can do here defensively. Need to get a stop, not let Hallsville expand this lead.
Almost went over and back, but then got it up to Isaac Stinson. Stinson now driving baseline underneath the basket, kicks it out to the corner, and it's knocked out of bounds off the hand of Weiber. Was trying to kick it out to Payne Schlueter. So far 7 players used for Hallsville. They'll make another couple of substitutions as Stone and Isaac Stinson come out of the game. Xavier Stinson, one of the 2 to come in as well. Ball is thrown away. Blair Oaks in transition, but Weiberg stepped out of bounds, and that's going to be a turnover, and it'll go right back to the Indians. The other who came in for Hallsville, by the way, is Kalian Dorman.
Yeah, it was a great steal by Weiberg. Just stepped out, foot on the sideline.
So Dorman just entered the game at guard, trying to handle it. Now Hallsville looking to go to work. 3-point shot, nice contest, but no match for Colton Gardner, who's now got 7 points after the 3. Knocked it down right in the face of Hare.
Yeah, nothing but net right there by Gardner. He swished that 3.
Now Dylan Hare trying to make up for it. He's going to drive, kicks it over to Marshall. Marshall now double teamed in the paint, so he'll give it back out to Hare. Henry now with the basketball, a little floater from the side of the basket, can't make it, and the rebound by Dorman. It's tipped away, but Xavier Stinson corrals it. Now Hallsville looking to move quickly. They slow it up once they get across half court. Gardner handling the ball. He just had the basket a moment ago and swings left to Xavier Stinson. Stinson running the sleeve on the left arm, going to spin into the paint. Now kick it out. Dorman, can he make his first shot? Can't do it off the rim, and no good. And here comes Blair Oaks. Hallsville 13-6 to lead. A beautiful pass down court by Dylan Hare. And on the receiving end, it's Ryan Glavin who lays it in. That was football style, almost full court.
Yeah, for sure. What a facilitator. What an assist by Dylan Hare.
So a 5-point game now as we near the closing moments of this first quarter. Ball being handled right now by Schlueter. He will give it up to Xavier Stinson. Almost had the ball taken away by Glavin, and now gives it around to Dorman. Good ball being on his possession by Hallsville. Ball almost stolen away. Garner able to corral it. Now he's going to kick to the corner. Schlueter trying to make something happen. This is a long possession now for the Indians. Schlueter spins, goes up, and the shot is blocked by Marshall. Dylan Hare's got it. Pass ahead to Weiber. He's got a shot if he wants it, decides not to take it. Now Dylan Hare will receive the ball. He pumps, then passes it over to Zach Henry. Henry now back out. Hare wide open for 3, and it's no good, just a little strong. But a rebound is corralled by Zach Henry. Gets it back into Hare. And another 3-pointer, this time Glavin, and didn't even come close to the rim. That's an air ball, and now 20 seconds to play in the quarter.
Yeah, I've been very impressed by Hallsville's defense. And again, they make Blair Oaks take a tough contested 3.
Didn't mean to cut you off, but Hallsville going to lose the possession as they were trying to get it into Dorman, couldn't do it, and it goes out of bounds. Quick substitution here with 14 seconds left in the quarter. Colton Gardner will come out, and Isaac Stinson will come in.
No, you're good, Ben. See what Hallsville can do here defensively. They played really well so far here in this first quarter defensively, really making Blair Oaks really move the ball and take tough contested shots.
Inbound to Weiber. Weiber across half court now slows. 11 seconds in counting. Blair Oaks trailing 5. Could have the final shot of the quarter. Looks like they're going to hold for it as Weiber standing on the logo. Now gives it over to Marshall. Marshall back to Weiber. 2 seconds. They've got to get a shot off. It's Henry with the ball, and he doesn't even get it up before the clock hits double zero.
Great defense. Great defense. Hallsville, they are just playing defensively sound, and they are showing it right now here in this first quarter, up by 5.
So a good start for the Indians as they lead this one going to the second quarter. 13-8. We'll be back in just a moment on the Show Me Sports Network.
In today's world, injury prevention is at the top of everyone's list. However, heat-related occurrences get routinely overlooked. Zealous WBGT puts that front and center. By using cutting-edge formulas and technology, Zealous WBGT streamlines and simplifies obtaining and documenting wet bulb globe temperature readings. With a simple touch of a button, you can check WBGT anywhere in the world, receiving alerts when the WBGT goes over the threshold you select. Join the stress-free way to protect student-athletes, employees, and overall operations from extreme heat by downloading the free Zealous WBGT app today. Save time, save money, save lives with Zealous WBGT.
Hello, Blake Gazaway here with the Show Me Sports Network. I've had the opportunity to have some amazing calls, including overtime touchdowns, walk-off home runs, and buzzer-beating baskets. But I've answered another call. That's to serve my community as a volunteer firefighter. Stop and think what would happen if your home or property caught fire and no one was there to put it out. Every day, volunteer firefighters not only save lives and property, but also respond to other emergencies. Nearly 2/3 of our nation's fire departments are manned by volunteer firefighters. And because of this, we simply need need more volunteers to step up and answer the call. Stop by or contact your local fire department and see how you can become a volunteer firefighter today. I answered the call to serve my community. Will you?
Back for the start of the second quarter on the Show Me Sports Network. Blair Oaks with the basketball. Zach Jarrett into the game for the Hallsville, currently guarding Weiber on defense. Looks like Blair Oaks still has the same 5 out there. We've seen Hallsville, though. They've already entered the bench. Meanwhile, Blair Oaks used just 6 players so far. Hallsville up 13-8. Ben Schmidt and Justin Kraft on the call. Long possession here for the Falcons. Kick off this quarter. Zach Henry going to launch a 3, and from another zip code knocks it down. He's now got 6 points.
I think you'll live with that, especially the way it took Blair Oaks forever to draw that one up, and it's just great defense all around by Hallsville. That's a 3 that you will.
So Hallsville, we'll see how they can answer. Isaac Stinson trying to go all the way to the basket himself. Goes too strong off the glass. Shot no good. Rebound by Henry. Jarrett's going to do the full court press, and for a moment looked like he had Henry trapped, but then he gets it away to Weiber. Weiber being guarded by Isaac Stinson. Now Weiber going to pull up, just be inside the free throw line and knock it in off the glass. Bank was open on that shot.
It's great defense again by Hallsville, but just what a shot there.
So we're
knocks it down.
Tied at 13 after Blair Oaks scores 5 straight. Also looking to stop this run. Jarrett, ball handler.
Yeah,
like Blair
good
Oaks
defense by Harrison Lear there.
Yeah, Harrison Lear, we're just going to mention the one sub there for Blair Oaks just into the game. Jarrett now handling the ball, and they're going to rule, I think, a defensive foul. Whatever the call is, it's going to remain with Hallsville.
Yeah, Lear doing a pretty good job for guarding a point guard and Jarrett.
Couple of substitutions made for Hallsville before this possession. Stone, along with Xavier Stinson and Colton Gardner, all check back in. They've all seen playing time and now re-enter this ball game tied at 13. Xavier Stinson going to go up through the contact, makes it, but it's a charge, so basket won't count.
Yeah, it was a good move there by Xavier Stinson, but what a charge. Just taking the contact and holding your ground there.
So Blair Oaks will get the ball. They're on a 5-0 run. Came into this quarter down 13-8. We're now tied at 13, just about a minute and a half into it.
See what Hallsville can do here defensively. They're up by 5,
Henry
and
with
Blair
the
Oaks
ball.
has tied it up.
Kicks it to Oaks, who then goes inside to Schneider. And Schneider's going to make the basket. I said Oaks, I meant Dylan Hare. I combined Blair Oaks with the name of the player, but it was Hare who goes inside to Schneider's, makes the bucket. Blair Oaks now has got the lead. I believe this is the first lead they've had all game. How will Hallsville respond? Ball momentarily knocked away from Gardner, but he corrals it. Gives it to Xavier Stinson, who fights through the attempted screen. Now pass inside. Nice backdoor cut, but shot was no good. Blake Stone almost stole himself a basket. Now in transition ahead, Blair Oaks. Lear has it, but he's going to slow up, kick it back out to Hare, who wears number 1, now corrals it. Weiber's going to receive the pass, shoot the 3. Shot is no good. Nice rebound by the other number 1. That's Gardner, who's got it.
Yeah,
And
good
now here
rebound
comes
there.
Hallsville.
Hallsville needs a bucket too. Blair Oaks on a 7-0 run here to start this second quarter.
Hallsville was daring Stone to shoot it, and he did it. Now Gardner's going to shoot the 3, and it's no good, a little too strong. And now here comes the Blair Oaks offense. Hallsville, nearly 3 minutes into this quarter, cannot buy themselves a basket, but thankfully are only down 2, 15-13 the score. Blair Oaks now back on offense. Henry handling the ball, being guarded by Stone. And now give it up. The whole offense slows down as Weiber's got it standing on the Bulldog logo. Now Schneider's back to Weiber. Looked like he had a shot for a second, decided not to take it, and foul's going to be called on the defense. It's on the floor. And the foul looks like it's going to be called on Blake Stone. Not sure what for, but refs decided to call it, so Blair Oaks will inbound from out of bounds. Before they do that, a couple substitutions. Man, they've probably already made still more substitutions than we had all in the last game, as Cameron Cox comes back in along with Payne Schleter.
Yeah, Hallsville has made at least probably 4 or 5 substitutions, and we're not even, halfway through the second quarter.
Jackson Marshall came back into the game for the Falcons. Falcons lead 15-13, just under 5 to go in the first half. Henry's going to take a pull-up jumper just inside the free throw line. Three-point line. Couldn't make it. Rebound Hallsville. They're in transition. Trying to go quickly now. Nice pass. Cox going to pull up jumper, and he almost got a lucky bounce. Not going to go in, but Xavier Stinson rebound, tries to go back up, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, great rebound there by Xavier Stinson, battling and then able to draw the foul there as he was putting it back up. But just what a job heads-up play there, moving the ball in transition, not making the bucket. But then Xavier Stinson cleans it up and now is at the line.
So Stinson, who had the very first 2 points of this entire game, gets his third point after the free throw falls through the net. Chance here to knock this thing back up. Hallsville had trailed for essentially the entire Hallsville had led for essentially the entire first quarter and into the start of the second, but a 7-0 Blair Oaks run gave them the lead. Now Hallsville with this second free throw will stay trailing as it is no good. Rebound by Hare. Hare, who's played every minute of this game so far, bringing the ball up the court, trying to go to work against Schlueter. Now swung all the way around from Glavin to now Weiber, who's handling it. Weiber back to Hare. Hare's going to give it up to Lear, who just entered a couple of minutes ago. Now they're going to go for the three as Weiber's got it. He pumps but will not take the shots.
Great defense by Hallsville, really making Blair Oaks work,
Lear's
trying to find a shot.
Three, and it's no good. Try to knock it down in the face of Xavier Stinson. Rebound Cox. Hallsville going the other way. Approaching the 4-minute mark, and Cox is going to lose it, goes out of bounds, and it is Blair Oaks' ball. Just got a little careless there and turns it over.
Yeah, both defenses really making their presence felt. Hallsville doing a pretty good job defensively, so far through this game, but Blair Oaks on a 7-1 run here in the second quarter, and they really figured it out, starting with their defense and then letting that transition over to how they play offensively, up by 1 here.
Quick timeout. We'll keep it right here. Still early in this one, but the way the scoring has gone and the way the defenses are playing, I'm starting to get the hunch, Justin, we'll see that we're probably not going to see an 83-71 score. I mean, we may be headed for the low 50s, potentially, depending on how the rest of this first half goes. I mean, the defenses have really locked up, and there's been very few easy shots.
For sure, yeah, it definitely has been a defensive-minded attack for both teams. Just the way both of these two teams play defense, like you said, Ben, we might be only heading to 50-plus type of game on the scoreboard.
They're playing Enter Sandman right now. I have to expect the Hallsville football team to come running out on the court. I mean, that was intro we heard every Friday night for a couple months. But
I was about to say maybe they asked the lady at the scores table, hey, we need something to get it, get us going here in the second quarter. Play our, football team's intro song.
Blair Oaks up by a point, and we are now halfway through the second quarter. Hare handling the ball, now swings it over to Lear and all the way around to Weiberg. Weiber gives it back up to Hare and then over to Lear. So basically in reverse order. Now Lear got it by the three-point line, almost threw it away, but Weiber is able to save it. Long possession here going on 20 seconds. Pass inside to Marshall, went up too strong. It's no good. He hits the deck, so Hallsville's got numbers if they want to hustle. Head to Cox. Open three, and he stepped out of bounds. Actually, no, he traveled before the shot. It was no good anyway, but it never even counted because he traveled.
Yeah, I miscue there for Hallsville. They had numbers, especially since Marshall went down, and they were not able to capitalize after the travel there by Cox.
So inbound to Weiber. Blair Oaks having used just 7 players so far. Meanwhile, Hallsville looks like they've used 10. Pass around to Hare. Hare trying to go to work. Spins, goes up, and loses the ball off the right hand. It's grabbed. Hallsville now going back the other way as Gardner was able to corral it.
Yeah, good defense there, and Gardner.
Xavier Stinson spins, goes up, basket, right hand, shot's good, and
move.
the foul.
Yeah, great move there by Xavier Stinson. Spins around, goes to his dominant hand, and lays it up and in. He's now got 5.
So that's a nice bucket by Xavier Stinson to not only spin, get to the basket, and fight through the contact. The only thing better now is to knock down the free throw and finish the and one. And he gives Hallsville the lead back. Free throw on the way. It is good. So credit Xavier Stinson now with 6 points.
And the scoreboard right now, they got 4, but.
And it looks like a travel is going to be called on Blair Oaks, so it'll go right back to Hallsville.
Yeah, you were right there, Ben. He does have 7, but on the scoreboard, they got it wrong. He has 4. They'll get it fixed.
Now Hallsville back on offense, looking to add to this slight 2-point lead. Weston Grant currently handling the ball, now swings it over to Gardner. Gardner with the right hand tries to fight through a triple team and then kicks the ball out of bounds. Did they say it went off of Blair Oaks, though? I think they're...
No, they said it went off of Garner. Yeah, it looked like was hit by a Blair Oaks defender, and then the ball bounced off of Gardner's knee and went out of bounds.
So another turnover committed by Hallsville. Blair Oaks will inbound, 2:35 and counting to go in this first half. Hare comes across half court, looking to set up this Falcons offense, who has men all around the three-point line, looking to spread things out. Now Glavin's got it. Glavins tries to go inside. Weiber against Cox, goes up with the right hand and fights through contact and makes it.
Yeah, that was a great move there by Weiber. He had the smaller defender on him in Cox, and he laid it up and in.
Now setting up the offense on the other end is Schleter. Schleter passes over to Xavier Stinson. Stinson being guarded by Lear, trying to back his way in, fights through contact, goes up right hand and hits the shot. Xavier Stinson has been a wrecking ball so far in this first half. He now has 8, and the scoreboard correctly shows that. Now great pass ahead from Hare. Hare is going to get a shot made by Weiber, and are they going to say it on the floor, or are they going to say it's on the shot?
I think they're going to count it. The one official counted it and then looked over to his counterpart, his buddy, and his buddy switched his mind, and they agreed.
So it was Hare ahead to Ryan Glavin, and then Glavin, just before he went out of bounds, kicked it back into Weiber, and then Weiber, through contact, made the bucket and the foul, so he has a chance at an and one right here, and we're tied at 19. So Weiber now coming on strong on the last couple possessions, back-to-back buckets. He's going to miss the free throw, so he stays right at 6 points, and it goes out of bounds. Hallsville will get the possession as this thing continues to stay close. So we're now going on now 3 halves of basketball of just entirely close. Hopefully we get one more half and this thing comes down to the wire, but we'll root for a Hallsville win. This is the Hallsville channel after all. Now here comes the Indians offense.
Only 13 points. Sorry to cut you off, Ben. Only 13 points scored here in the second quarter.
Dorman pump, layup, and he gets it in off the glass. Nice move there by the guard who just came back into the game, and that's going to be the first 2 points for him. Now Blair Oaks working quickly. Once they get across half court, they slow up, trailing 21-19, a minute 20 to go in the half. Nice move through contact, and it's Zach Henry who gets points 7 and 8 as he went through about 3 or 4 Hallsville defenders and then went up to the right hand, and we are once again tied at 21.
Yeah, great move by Henry right there.
Schleter spins up left hand through contact and makes it as Henry went to the ground, and Schleter has got his second made basket as he put a nice spin move on there. As this one's knocked away by Cox. He gets the steal, but then he loses it. Now Harris got it back on the offensive side for Hallsville. They've got numbers. Pass ahead to Henry. Left hand to the basket. Through contact and the make. And it's another and one as Zach Henry with a nice bucket right there for the Falcons.
Yeah, what a nice move there by Zach Henry to hang in the air and lay that one up and in through the contact. What a move by the senior, Zach Henry.
So Henry, the first player on either side into double digits. He's now got 10 points. And with a free throw right here, could give Blair Oaks the lead with 45 seconds to go in this first half. A lower scoring game. And the free throw is good, so Henry now up to 11 points. Not only the most on his team, but the most in this game. Here comes Xavier Stinson in the Indians offense. Stinson almost loses it, gets it corralled, and then is fouled as he went to the ground. And
yeah, Hallsville is really going to Xavier Stinson right now. He has made his presence felt, that's for sure.
And the man who committed the foul just came in for the Falcons. It was Nick Klosser. So now Stinson will inbound it, goes into the back court, gets it to Gardner. Gardner now back across to Stinson. Stinson trying to facilitate the offense, looks to use a screen from his younger brother, doesn't get it. Stinson spins through a double team. Now he's got to get a pass away as he's trapped. He's going to give it up to Isaac, who has to leap high to get it. 24 seconds and counting. Indians can hold it as long as they want as they trail 24-23. Isaac Stinson tries a hop step, and they're going to rule a travel. Try to jump his way through the combination of Weiber and Henry, and ends up traveling, turns it over. It'll be Blair Oaks ball.
Yeah, good job there by Weiber and Henry to stop.
Harrow long pass ahead, and it's corralled by Klosser, but then he slows things up. Henry now with the basketball. 10 seconds left in the first half. Gives it up to Klosser. Klosser swings over to Weiber. 6 seconds and counting. Blair Oaks looking to go. Weiber pull up from the elbow. Jumper no good. Rebound Hallsville, and Stinson's just going to chuck up a full court shot. It's going to be short, and that will end the half And it's another good one of basketball here in the semifinals at the Harrisburg tournament. Hallsville led for a large portion of it, but they're going to go into the locker room trailing thanks to some late buckets by the Falcons, 24-23. Any first half thoughts, Justin, real quick?
Really, we're in for, another great game like we were in for the first one, and that definitely showed. And what a job, though, by Blair Oaks after being down 13-8 at the end of the first quarter to respond there in the second quarter, and it's now up by 1 at the half. And like you said, Ben, it looks like this game is going to be at max 50 points or just a little bit over 50 points. Both teams really playing good defense all around. But for Hallsville, Xavier Stenson has really made his presence felt, especially there in that second quarter with 8 points.
Well, we'll step aside for a couple of minutes, and we're back from break. We'll do a little bit more analysis of that first half and get ready for the final 2 quarters of play. Winner going to the championship to face Fulton. Duncan Winterer will be back on the Show Me Sports Network.
Creating custom, handcrafted woodworking projects has never been easier. Become a member of Sawdust Studios and enjoy 24/7 access to a woodworker's paradise. Outfit with industry-leading professional-grade tools, Sawdust Studios offers endless woodworking possibilities. Don't have woodworking experience? No problem, as Sawdust Studios offers affordable classes from a community of woodworkers, experienced designers, and master craftsmen. Youth classes are also offered for those junior woodworkers. For more information, search Sawdust Studios on Facebook or find them online at sawdust247.com. Sawdust Studios, your community woodshop.
Hi, I'm retired Army Sergeant Trent Dirks, and I want to tell you about an organization that saved and changed my life forever. Retrieving Freedom provides highly trained service dogs to veterans with disabilities and children with autism, absolutely free of charge, thanks to the generous donations and support from people just like you. Experts from Retrieving Freedom help throughout the entire process, from fostering programs through service dog placement. Retrieving Freedom gave me the skilled service dog Tracer, who has been my best friend and my lifeline. To find out more about how you can get involved, volunteer, foster, or to donate, visit their website, retrievingfreedom.org. Retrieving Freedom, changing lives through the training and placement of service dogs for veterans with disabilities and children with autism.
At Hallsville School District, our educators do more than just teach. Lives are being shaped for the future before they even enter a classroom. For students to succeed, it takes an entire district-wide team. Join Hallsville School District's team today, now offering competitive salaries and benefits for all positions. Visit hallsville.org and click on the employment link under Our District tab.
Attention Indians fans, here's your chance to help the student athletes of Hallsville by becoming a member of the Hallsville Athletic Boosters. Your gifts help provide all Hallsville athletes with a safe and positive experience while attending our school district, and also help purchase items that our sports team couldn't otherwise afford. You can join the Hallsville Athletic Boosters this season for as little as $25. Membership is open to everyone. Interested in joining? Look them up on Facebook by searching Hallsville Athletic Boosters or email them at hallsvilleathleticboosters@gmail.com. Let's go Indians!
Last Sentinel Firearms is your federally licensed and registered Type 7 FFL manufacturer dealer in Missouri, providing quality products to all types of sports enthusiasts, law enforcement, and individuals across the nation. Orders are currently being fulfilled, offering custom-built pistols and rifles from the AR platform made right here in Missouri. Visit their website at lastsentinelfirearms.com or call them at 417-684-7202 to find out what they've got for you. Last Sentinel Firearms, you are your last line of defense.
Since 2018, Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC has been specializing in all things custom, using large format, high-powered lasers with some of the most advanced technologies on the market. Anything can become a canvas. This state-of-the-art system makes quick work of custom engraving on cups, glass, tile, wood, acrylic, metal, headstones with endless possibilities. They also offer custom one-of-a-kind signs that are sure to make your design stand out. Find them on Facebook at Han Custom Laser Engraving or call 573-489-8732 to find out more. Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC, a veteran-owned business.
The following public service announcement is brought to you by the Eddie Gaedel Society, Jefferson City Chapter 10, doing little things to make a big difference.
Want to make a big difference in your community? Be kind to others, drive safely, and put litter in its proper place.
Join us in celebrating Eddie Gaedel's historic Major League appearance as a member of the St. Louis Browns by doing something nice for someone today.
Take a walk, Eddie! At Centurion Cares, for more than 3 decades, their focus has been on exceeding customer expectations for contact center software solutions. Their innovative communication solutions include utility interactive voice response software that allows for smart communication features that let your utility deliver superior customer service 24/7. They also provide other streamlined services like automatic call distribution, automated customer callback, reporting, and quality assurance. To find out more about how Centurion Cares can help your business, call them at 727-421-5300 or look them up online at centurioncares.com. Centurion Cares, innovative communication solutions.
At the Boone County Journal, we're with you all the way. We know that you're more than just a subscriber. You're an employer, you're a parent, you're a neighbor. Most importantly, you're a community member. It's our goal to provide you with the latest news, sports, opinions, obituaries, classifieds, and more to keep you informed about your community. To find out more about the Boone County Journal or to subscribe, call 573-657-2334 or visit bocojoe.com. The Boone County Journal. We're with you all the way.
Running out of some of your favorite Avon products and haven't seen an Avon brochure in quite some time? No need to worry. Avon Independent Sales Representative Michelle Carty can help with your Skin So Soft makeup, jewelry, fragrance, and skincare needs. Avon now carries cleaning supplies, clothing, daily essentials, and several small LG electronic items. You now have the opportunity to shop online 24/7 and have your order shipped directly to your front door by shopping with Michelle at mcarty.avonrepresentative.com or find her on Facebook by searching Avon Carty.
In today's world, injury prevention is at the top of everyone's list. However, heat-related occurrences get routinely overlooked. Zealous WBGT puts that front and center. By using cutting-edge formulas and technology, Zealous WBGT streamlines and simplifies obtaining and documenting wet bulb globe temperature readings. With a simple touch of a button, you can check WBGT anywhere in the world, receiving alerts when the WBGT goes over the threshold you select. Join the stress-free way to protect student-athletes, employees, and overall operations from extreme heat by downloading the free Zealous WBGT app today. Save time, save money, save lives with Zealous WBGT.
Hello, Blake Gazaway here with the Show Me Sports Network. I've had the opportunity to have some amazing calls, including overtime touchdowns, walk-off home runs, and buzzer-beating baskets. But I've answered another call. That's to serve my community as a volunteer firefighter. Stop and think what would happen if your home or property caught fire and no one was there to put it out. Every day, volunteer firefighters not only save lives and property, but also respond to other emergencies. Nearly 2/3 of our nation's fire departments are manned by volunteer firefighters. And because of this, we simply need more volunteers to step up and answer the call. Stop by or contact your local fire department and see how you can become a volunteer firefighter today. I answered the call to serve my community. Will you?
Creating custom, handcrafted woodworking projects has never been easier. Become a member of Sawdust Studios and enjoy 24/7 access to a woodworker's paradise. Outfit with industry-leading professional-grade tools, Sawdust Studios offers endless woodworking possibilities. Don't have woodworking experience? No problem, as Sawdust Studios offers affordable classes from a community of woodworkers, experienced designers, and master craftsmen. Youth classes are also offered for those junior woodworkers. For more information, search Sawdust Studios on Facebook or find them online at sawdust247.com. Sawdust Studios, your community woodshop.
Hi, I'm retired Army Sergeant Trent Dirks, and I want to tell you about an organization that saved and changed my life forever. Retrieving Freedom provides highly trained service dogs to veterans with disabilities and children with autism, absolutely free of charge, thanks to the generous donations and support from people just like you. Experts from Retrieving Freedom help throughout the entire process, from fostering programs through service dog placement. Retrieving Freedom gave me the skilled service dog Tracer, who has been my best friend and my lifeline. To find out more about how you can get involved, volunteer, foster, or to donate, visit their website, retrievingfreedom.org. Retrieving Freedom, changing lives through the training and placement of service dogs for veterans with disabilities and children with autism.
At Hallsville School District, our educators do more than just teach. Lives are being shaped for the future before they even enter a classroom. For students to succeed, it takes an entire district-wide team. Join Hallsville School District's team today, now offering competitive salaries and benefits for all positions. Visit hallsville.org and click on the employment link under Our District tab.
getting close to getting things going in the second half between Hallsville and Blair Oaks. Winner to the tournament championship on Saturday. Blake will have the call for that one. And we're hoping it's Hallsville, but they're going to need to at least outscore the Falcons by 1 in the second half. Couple leading scorers for the Indians. Xavier Stinson had himself 8, along with Colton Gardner putting up 7. On the other side, Zach Henry led everyone as he had 11 for the Falcons, and Alec Weiber had 6. And both teams about to take the floor, and hopefully a good half of basketball ahead. We've had a lot so far tonight.
Yep, that's for sure. You're right about that, Ben. Yeah, we would like to see Hallsville get the win and play Fulton in the championship game. But they got to find a way. Someone else on offense is going to have to step up besides just Xavier Stinson. He has been the workhorse. He has been really making his presence felt, and I feel like Blair Oaks is going to find a way to try and limit him. Someone else is going to have to step up in the second half if they want to pull off a victory.
We'll start with the basketball. Ball will be inbounded to Blake Stone. He's joined by both of the Stinson brothers along with Cox and Gardner. Looks like the same starting 5 that they began the first half with. Isaac Stinson going up with the left hand, and the ball is going to be knocked away, but then Weiber on the rebound was standing on the out-of-bounds line, so Hallsville catches a break and keeps it after Stinson couldn't make the shot.
Yeah, good move there by Isaac Stinson. Just wasn't able to finish the layup.
So now it'll be Stone to inbound. He's going to throw it over the three-point line to Xavier Stinson. Now we'll swing it over to Gardner. Gardner fights through traffic. Now inside, Isaac Stinson. Great pass, and the bucket's made.
Yeah, that was a great pass. Saw that one and just passed it perfectly.
Dylan Hare, who played the entire first half, brings the ball up. Now swings it over to the corner. Ryan Glavin, and they're going to rule a double dribble, and it's going to be a turnover by the Falcons.
Yeah,
Glavin was trying to get to the paint.
Yeah, Glavin just was trying to get to the paint, and then he was trying to pull it out. Looked like they were trying to set something up as Blair Oaks, and he just double dribbled.
See if Stone and the Hallsville offense can build on the lead that they just acquired as he brings the ball up, uses a screen from Isaac Stinson. Now Stone going to try and get around Glavin, but shot is blocked by Weiber. Gets his own rebound, kicks it out to Xavier Stinson. Pumps, spins, goes into the paint. Now kicks corner. Stone is going to grab it. Now inside, Isaac Stinson, great ball movement. Stinson can't connect. His brother Xavier gets the rebound. Now back to Isaac. Isaac can't make it again. Another rebound by Isaac Stinson. His possession continues. He kicks all the way to the corner. Stone left wide open for 3. It's no good, too strong. Another rebound.
Hustle.
This time it's Cox. As Xavier Stinson now has a ball pass inside, and they're going to travel on Xavier Stinson. And that is how this marathon of a possession ends. A Hallsville turnover to give Blair Oaks the ball.
Yeah, Blair Oaks got really lucky right there that Hallsville turned it over, calling a travel there on Xavier Stinson because they were hustling and they were getting rebounds.
Defense fell asleep, pass ahead to Glavin. He makes the layup as Hare was able to find Glavin down court, and he gets the lead right back for Blair Oaks. Yeah. Now we'll see how the next possession goes for Hallsville after the one that they just went through. Gardner's got the ball as he's standing right at the elbow, trying to find everyone moving off his pivot foot, and eventually gives it up to Xavier Stinson. Battles through contact, now kicks Stone. Stone for 3, can he hit? He can!
Great pass.
So Blake Stone, welcome to the scoring column as he's got his first 3 points of the game. Long pass ahead as Henry goes up to get it. Now through contact, can't make the shot, but he's fouled, goes to the ground. And we'll now head to the free throw line. Zach Henry, who's the leading scorer of this game, is going to have a chance for his first points of the half.
Yeah, great move there by Zach Henry. Absorbed the contact and wasn't able to make the layup, but he's going to the line for 2.
First free throw gets a nice little bounce, and it is good. Now just a 1-point game once again. Neither of these two teams can separate from each other right now.
Yeah, they're both battling, that's for sure. (28-28).
So here comes the Hallsville offense after Henry makes the second free throw. And
great
pass. Inside of Xavier Stinson, nicely done.
That was a great pass. What a pass there from Stone to Stinson. Stinson set him up last time, and Stone hit the 3, and then Stone gives it to
Weiber moving quickly, tries to get it ahead to Schneiders, and I think they're going to rule foul on the floor.
Yeah, it looks like they are going to rule out a foul on the floor. But just what great passing there from Stinson and Stone. Stone set up Stinson that time. He laid it up, and then last time it was Stinson to Stone, and he knocked down the 3. Just great work offensively by Hallsville the last 2 possessions.
Now, Hare's got the ball, gives it over to Henry. They're going to swing it around now. Henry moving his way towards the corner, gives the ball back up all the way to the top of the key. It's Weiber controlling it, standing directly on the back of the Bulldog logo that sits at center court. Now pass inside to Schneider. Schneider's back to Weiber. Plenty of ball movement, but no shots so far. Now inside Schneider's, the contact of Cox, and makes the bucket. Nicely done by Chase Schneider's, his second basket of the night. Hallsville moving quickly on the other end, ahead to Cox. Now they find nothing there and slow it up. Weston Grant now into the game for the Indians. Nice pass inside. Isaac Stinson. What a basket through contact.
Yeah, what a pass there from Garner to Isaac Stinson.
Now pass to Schneider's. Wanted to travel and get it in the bucket by Schneider's, and one. Once again, the Falcons moving quickly on offense. And Glavin got behind everyone before giving it up to Schneider's, and not only does he make the bucket, he has a chance to complete the three-point play and put Blair Oaks back up as it's currently tied at 32.
Yeah, let's see if Schneider's right here can capitalize after laying it up and in, and he does. Capitalizes on the three-point play.
So 33-32 is Schneider's now up to 7 points on the game. Stone trying to find something. Ball's tipped, but able to be gathered again by Colton Gardner. Gardner now at the elbow, tries to get it through to Weston Grant. Pass is tipped. Schneider's has got it.
Yeah, good defense right there by Schneider's.
Now Henry's got the ball, being guarded by Gardner. Gardner over to Glavin, who swings to Hare. Now back Henry, a long three, and it's too strong. Maybe he need to take another step back with how he missed that shot. Now Stone has got it for the Indians, and the men in purple coming down the court trying to grab the lead right back. They show 33-32. Isaac Stinson pulls up and is going to now pivot the foot, kick it all the way across the court to Stone. Stone caught Gardner off guard, and it goes out of bounds. Tried to almost attempt a no-look pass to Gardner, who is standing at the baseline, and it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, Stone kind of sped himself up right there and was thinking about, possibly laying it up, kind of hesitated, and then he was trying to throw it to Gardner, and Gardner was just not ready for it, and a turnover there by Stone.
Blair Oaks offense, as Henry, who just attempted the log three a moment ago, will bring the ball up the court, being guarded by Schlueter. Good defense on this possession. Now pass inside. Weiber's got a double team, so he'll kick it right back out. Ball's tipped. It's able to be corralled and then lost, and now Hallsville has numbers. Pass ahead, but it's tipped up in the air, and Dylan Hare leaps into the air. He's got it, and now back on the other end. Henry could not have an easier layup. That's 2 more points, as Zach Henry's now up to 15. Hallsville trying to match that by moving quickly on their own. It's Dorman who brings the ball up the court, now kicks inside. Xavier Stinson, he's got a triple team. He tries to go up through it, and the ball is going to be knocked out of bounds, and would think it'll stay with Hallsville. Looks like that's what the ref is going to call.
Yeah, that was a great pass inside to Xavier Stinson, but just great defense right there by Chase Schneider's. And looked like there might have been a foul, but no foul called. Good defense there by Schneider's.
Pass into Gardner, now tries to kick it back to Stinson. Ball is going to be tipped, and Schneider's corrals it going back the other way for Blair Oaks. Here comes Weiber up the court. Kicks corner, now right back to Weiber. Henry now using the screen from Hare, trying to get a shot, but Stinson fought his way through the screen. Nicely done on defense. Henry spins, goes to the basket, right hand, and makes it, and Zach Henry continues to take over this game. He's got 17 points. Blair Oaks up 37-32, 3 to go in the third.
Yeah, that was just a great move by Henry off the spin and laid it up and in.
Schlueter
nice
looking
move.
to slow down the offense, and now Hallsville not looking what they're seeing. They're going to call a timeout. So 37-32, Blair Oaks try to pull away a little bit as we near the later stages of the third quarter. We'll be back in just a moment on the Show Me Sports Network.
Attention Indians fans, here's your chance to help the student athletes of Hallsville by becoming a member of the Hallsville Athletic Boosters. Your gifts help provide all Hallsville athletes with a safe and positive experience while attending our school district, and also help purchase items that our sports team couldn't otherwise afford. You can join the Hallsville Athletic Boosters this season for as little as $25. Membership is open to everyone. Interested in joining? Look them up on Facebook by searching Hallsville Athletic Boosters, or email them at hallsvilleathleticboosters@gmail.com. Let's go Indians!
Draw up something good to get them to crawl back from this 5-point deficit. They came into this third quarter down a point, had the lead momentarily, but a quick little run by Blair Oaks, largely in part thanks to Zach Henry, who at 17 has the Falcons looking good. And now with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter, Hallsville trying to see what they can do to keep themselves alive in this tournament semifinal. Game winner moves on to face Fulton on a Saturday. Inbound pass is brought in by Schluter. He crosses half court, then gives to Isaac Stinson, who looked like he may have had a shot for a moment, decides not to take it, gives it up to his brother, Xavier Stinson, spinning his way into the paint. Now back out, Dorman is going to attempt a three. Shot looked like it was blocked, but Weston Grant gets the rebound. He can't get the putback. Another rebound, this time it's Schluter, who's going to have the pass deflected, and it's just going to be a scrap for the ball. It's Xavier Stinson who comes out of that pile with it, and he's going to get 3 seconds in the paint, I would assume is the call. Looks like it, and it's going to go Blair Oaks ball. He just had nowhere to go and ran out of time.
Yeah, he just ran out of time. Tried to find someone else there, and Hallsville coach not too happy about how that possession went over. And especially down by 5, they need something here late here in this third quarter.
It's now really a chance for Blair Oaks to put their foot on the gas. Hallsville's going to full court press, and because of that, Blair Oaks has to burn a timeout because they were in danger of turning it over. Interesting strategy right there for Hallsville to go to the press, and it almost bought them another possession. But the Blair Oaks Falcons coach gets the timeout off just in time. If you're Blair Oaks right now, I'm sure you're really looking to put your foot on the gas. And if you make this a 10-point game near the end of the third, it may be enough to coast you to the finish line.
Yeah, for sure, especially up by 5 with 2:31 left here in the third. They've done a really good job limiting Hallsville on the offensive end. Just, finding a way to make shots inside 5 feet in the paint or just outside along the perimeter and 3-point range. It's just been hard for Hallsville to work and really get anything, good and find a way, to get something going down by 5 right now. Like you said, they just got to keep, the gas down, keep the pedal down, and don't let Hallsville find any momentum and, expand on this lead that you have right now here in the third quarter.
So it looks like it's going to be Zach Henry, the leading scorer out of everyone tonight, who's going to inbound it, and he gets it in to Weiber. He crosses half court, now gives it up to Hare. Hare swings it around to Lear. Lear now back to Weiber. Good defensive possession so far for Hallsville, as now Henry's going to take it. They keep swinging around beyond the 3-point line, and Hallsville's done a good job sticking with it. 2:11 to go in the third. Hare's got the ball now. Back to Henry. We've seen him pull it from this range before. Decides not to take it here. Swings corner, Weiber. And Hallsville continues to lock up on this possession on defense. As this has been a long possession. Now passing inside. It's Marshall trying to go to work in the paint. Fights through contact. And an offensive foul on Marshall.
Yeah, great defense right there. And what a job.
I'd say that's their best defensive possession of the night. And hopefully kind of a turning point as they trail this thing by 5 with under 2 to play in the third.
Yeah, for sure. Great charge there by Xavier Stinson, absorbing the contact, and the referee rewarded him.
Cameron Cox going to sub in for Hallsville, and Schluter's going to head on out. Pass is going to be blocked and taken away by Dylan Hare. He's in transition. He'll slow it up. Pass inside to Weiber, and it's off the mark and grabbed by Xavier Stinson.
Great defense.
Now it's going to be Stone pushing it the other way. He's going to go up and through and pass it over to Isaac Stinson. Gives it to Xavier, now looking for something at the elbow. Almost had it taken away, now gives it over to Stone. And now Isaac Stinson for 3 from the corner, he hits.
Well-needed 3 there. Great shot by Isaac Stinson. He buries the 3, cut the lead to 2.
Isaac's now got 9, and a much-needed basket right there for the Indians. Just over a minute to play in the third quarter.
Yeah, let's see what Hallsville can do here defensively, now down by 2.
Blair Oaks offense as Henry's going to got the ball. Stone guarding him closely. Now Xavier Stinson comes over to double team, and that's going to be a turnover. Looked like he traveled, and it is Hallsville basketball. Blair Oaks going to burn a timeout.
Yeah, great defense right there by Hallsville. They're going to get the ball back here with 59.2 seconds left here in the third quarter. And what a response, especially down by 5. And like we were saying, Blair Oaks needs to jump out and find a way to keep that pedal down and all gas, no break. But right now, Hallsville has just been battling back, and now they have cut that 5-point lead 2-2. And let's see if they can, possibly grab the lead here with the ball their next possession.
I mean, that Isaac Stinson 3-pointer a moment ago felt really big because they were starting, at least on the last couple of possessions, to turn the corner on defense. And it just felt like, okay, now got to take advantage on offense. And I know it's just 1 bucket and they're still trailing by 2, but hope that that's a turning point maybe and get yourself 1 or 2 good possessions to end the third, and you're feeling pretty good heading into the final quarter.
Yeah, for sure. If they can find a way here after that 3 in the corner He just splashed it by Isaac Stenson. If they can find a way, build off that into their next possession, score, and then possibly, take the lead on Blair Oaks going into the fourth quarter, that will really be great for Hallsville to just swing the momentum, because the momentum has been in favor of Blair Oaks for mainly this whole quarter.
So now we'll have the inbound pass coming for the Falcons. I thought that they turned it over. It turned out they just called a timeout a second ago to keep the possession. So now it's going to be controlled by Weiber. Weiber trying to find anyone to give it to. It's Schneiders with the basketball. Schneiders now swings Henry. He's going to use the right hand, being guarded by Jarrett, who just came into the game after the timeout. Plenty of passes on this possession as another good defensive job by Hallsville. And through contact, Weiber goes up, can't make the basket, looks at the rebound, and he's going to save it and then throw it away. And going into the stands was Glavin, but he just could not get there in time. It's Hallsville basketball, 35 to play in the third.
Yeah, that was great hustle by Glavin. I'm glad he's okay, because he laid out on the stands and took a seat on the stands, that's for sure. But he is okay. Great defense, though, by Hallsville.
And a nice basket there made by Isaac Stinson as he has come on really well in this third quarter. He's now up to 11 points, and a nice find to find Stinson just standing alone in the paint. Now Glavin going to pass inside. Schneiders through contact makes the bucket. Nice job to fight through the hand of Gardner, and it's right back to a lead for Blair Oaks, 39-37. 8 seconds and counting. Cox controlling the basketball. Hallsville's got to go. Xavier Stinson trying to use a screen. 4 seconds now, gives it up. He's actually just going to pull a three. He was left open, and it's no good. And that will be how the quarter ends. So Hallsville, for just a couple of seconds, had tied it at 37 thanks to Isaac Stinson. But right back on the other end was Schneiders to put Blair Oaks up by 2. We head to the fourth, 8 minutes to play. Don't go anywhere. We've got some great basketball to wrap this thing up on the Show Me Sports Network.
Last Sentinel Firearms is your federally licensed and registered Type 7 FFL manufacturer dealer in Missouri, providing quality products to all types of sports enthusiasts, law enforcement, and individuals across the nation. Orders are currently being fulfilled, offering custom-built pistols and rifles from the AR platform made right here in Missouri. Visit their website at lastsentinelfirearms.com or call them at 417-684-7202 to find out what they've got for you. Last Sentinel Firearms, you are your last line of defense.
Since 2018, Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC has been specializing in all things custom, using large format, high-powered lasers with some of the most advanced technologies on the market. Anything can become a canvas. The state-of-the-art system makes quick work of custom engraving on cups, glass, tile, wood, acrylic, metal, headstones with endless possibilities. They also offer custom one-of-a-kind signs that are sure to make your design stand out. Find them on Facebook at Han Custom Laser Engraving or call 573-489-8732 to find out more. Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC, a veteran-owned business.
Fourth quarter of basketball on the Show Me Sports Network. Ben Schmidt, Justin Kraft alongside me as the winner of Blair Oaks here in Hallsville will go on to the championship of the Harrisburg tournament. Inbound for Blair Oaks, they lead 39-37, and we've got 7 minutes and 50 seconds to decide a winner. Long possession now for Blair Oaks as Hare's got the ball, swings it over to Weiber. Now Weiber back to Henry, who's got 17 points to lead all scorers in this one. Now gives it back to Hare. Hare, a low-scoring night, actually zero-scoring night, but we really haven't seen him take a lot of shots. Now Weiber standing on the Bulldog logo. Lots of passes on this possession. It's gone now 30-plus seconds, and we haven't even seen a shot put up. Great defense by the Indians, and now a foul is going to be called. It's going to be a foul on Hallsville on the ground, so it'll just stay with Blair Oaks. One heck of a possession we've got going on. 38 seconds, and I don't even really know if they've gone inside the paint yet.
No, yeah. They haven't even had a couple of looks of, at least pump fake it like they were trying to three. It's just been great defense by Hallsville. Let's see if Blair Oaks can find something here. They are up by 2. There's no shot clock in high school.
Inbounds to Weiber. Now swung back to Schneiders and over to Henry. Henry now spins, being guarded by Jarrett. An incredible defense, pokes the ball away. Jarrett dives.
Great hustle.
Can't get it, so now it's a 5-on-4. And pass inside to Weiber. Jarrett gets back, and it's back to a 5-on-5. Like you said, great hustle Now Blair Oaks looking for anything. This possession now over a minute long, and they haven't even come close to scoring a basket. The Indians' defense is getting a stop when it matters so far. Pass inside to Dylan Harry, throws it, and it's out of bounds, but it's off Isaac Stinson, and it will stay with the Falcons. I don't know if they're trying to take the whole quarter off of this possession and win by 2, but...
Yeah, no, I don't think Blair Oaks is trying to hold the ball right now. It's just great defense by Hallsville. They're just lucky they get it back. But Hallsville just all over him.
Henry will inbound to Schneider's, almost taken away, but a foul is going to be called on Isaac Stinson on the floor. And once again, it will stay with Blair Oaks. Looks like we're going to have a substitution real quick from Hallsville. And you face Jackson Smith, first time into the game. And it'll be Xavier Stinson who heads out. All right, let's resolve this possession once and for all, shall we? Inbound pass floated high to Dylan Hare, being guarded by Smith, and he is able to corral it. 6:42 to go in the game. Blair Oaks leads 39-37. Hare once again with the ball, uses a screen by Weiber. Now Hare will pull up the jumper. He's fouled on the shot. It's no good, and he'll go to the line. And we may see Dylan Hare in the scorer's column for the first time and eventually put an end to this minute-and-a-half-long possession.
Yeah, for sure. Dylan Hare finally able to be the one for Blair Oaks to get up a shot, and he was fouled there and at the line. So let's see if he can make these free throws.
Free throw is good. Only I think the second shot we've seen Hare take tonight.
Yeah.
Still a one-possession game. Depending on the result of this second free throw, it is good. So nice couple of shots there by Hare from the free throw line, and it puts Blair Oaks up 2. Now first possession of the half for Hallsville.
Man, that was like almost like a 2-minute possession there.
Cox bringing the ball up the court, swings it over to Smith, who just entered the game a moment ago on defense. Isaac Stinson's now got it all the way around to Jarrett. Wearing number 0, now cuts baseline, kicks it corner. Cox for 3, and it's off the side of the rim, no good. Nice rebound, pass back to Cox. The floater is good, and credit on that possession to Colton Gardner, who kept it alive with the rebound.
Yeah, that was a great rebound by Gardner, and then the pass there to Cox, and he lays it up and in.
First 2 points of the game for Cox brings it back to a 2-point game. Now Hare driving to the basket, and he makes the layup. And Dylan Hare out of nowhere has got 4 points now in the last minute after scoring 0 through the first 3 quarters. Jackson Smith, a 3-pointer, and it rattles around the rim, no good. Now ball's almost taken away, but Hare able to corral it. It stays 43-49. Pass ahead, Henry for 3. Can he make it 20 points? He cannot. It's strong off the side. Rebound Jarrett, but then Henry takes it away, and he's going to have 19 points. And the foul as Jarrett grew the contact. It's 45-39.
Yeah, great job by Henry. Missed the 3. Didn't phase him at all after Hallsville got it. Stole it back and then put it up and in, and now has a chance for an and one.
Well, Hallsville determined to not let this thing slip away from them. Is going to take a quick timeout. We'll step aside for just a moment. When we're back, Blair Oaks with the lineup, 45-39, 5:36 to play.
Since 2018, Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC has been specializing in all things custom, using large format, high-powered lasers with some of the most advanced technologies on the market. Anything can become a canvas. This state-of-the-art system makes quick work of custom engraving on cups, glass, tile, wood, acrylic, metal, headstones with endless possibilities. They also offer custom one-of-a-kind signs that are sure to make your design stand out. Find them on Facebook at Han Custom Laser Engraving or call 573-489-8732 to find out more. Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC, a veteran-owned business.
Back on the Show Me Sports Network, Ben Schmidt and Justin Kraft alongside me, and Hallsville's got work to do. And if these offensive possessions for Blair Oaks keep going the way they're going, it's going to be tough because they are possessing the basketball in minutes, not seconds, but minutes at a time. And with 5.5 to go in the game, it's going to be Blair Oaks at the free throw line. And Zach Henry looking to be the first out of everyone to get into 20 points after the N1 bucket just a moment ago before the timeout.
No, yeah, like you said, there's still 5:36 left here in this fourth quarter. Blair Oaks is up by 6, but really it's only been 3 possessions for both teams. Blair Oaks has had it twice, and now Henry at the line. But, man, it's just been a defensive battle. And like that first possession that Blair Oaks had, almost 2 minutes. Hallsville needs to find an answer.
Free throw is good, so credit Henry with 20 points. Now here comes Hallsville, really needing to score on this possession or at least sometime soon. Pass over to Smith. Smith kicks it out, but it's going to be knocked away off the hands of Henry. Goes out of bounds. Nice defensive play there by the Falcons.
Yeah, great job by Henry noticing that he was trying to get it to Cox.
So now Hallsville will come over in inbound, needing to get the scorings going as they are down 46-39.
Yeah, Hallsville needs a bucket here. Cut this one to 4 if they can.
Gardner controlling the ball, swings it over to Xavier Stinson, now to his brother Isaac for 3, and he hits it. Where would Hallsville be in this one without Isaac Stinson? He's up to 14 points and has really come on strong in the second half.
Big shot there by Isaac Stinson. Well-needed 3.
Just a 4-point game. We at the 5-minute mark to go in this one. Blair Oaks controlling the basketball. It's Weiber who almost lost it, then gets it over to Lear. We'll see
good
what Lear
defense,
can do.
good defense.
And they almost trap him, and Blair Oaks is going to have to burn a timeout thanks to really good defense there by Hallsville. We'll keep it right here. And Hallsville's going to have to start scoring, but you got to love what you see from them on the defensive end right now.
Yeah, for sure. They're really working on the defensive end, and really they just need to find a way to replicate that on offense. It's just they play defense so well, and Blair Oaks just can't get a shot off, but Blair Oaks just holds the ball, and it's like they're running out the clock, but they're not. But Hallsville's just got to inflict more pressure, and that's what you're seeing right there, and that's why Blair Oaks had to call a timeout, because the trap there showed that Hallsville's trying to get back into this, and they want to find a way to win, and they want to play Fulton in this championship game. They don't want to, have any, sniff at that third-place game. They feel like they can come back in this game, and they definitely can, only down by 4 with 4:52 left here in this fourth quarter.
So out of the timeout, it'll be Hare will inbound from the sideline, being guarded by Isaac Stinson. Passes in. No, it's taken away by Stinson. What a play as the defender on the inbounder. He's going to take things slow, and then he throws it away. 3-on-1. Weiber over to Henry. Henry can't make the layup. Hallsville catches the break. Here comes Stone in transition. It's a 2-on-2. Stone kicks corner. Cox wide open for 3. Can he hit? He cannot. It's too strong. Rebound is going to be kicked away, and now Weiber's got it for Blair Oaks. Xavier Stinson goes down, now gets back up, and Hallsville's going to have to play some defense.
Good trap here, and what a steal by Isaac Stinson.
And a foul is called. Isaac Stinson has been showing up on defense and offense, for that matter, late in this game, and it's going to be Hallsville ball down 4:24 to play.
Yeah, that's just great job defensively again by Hallsville, trapping Blair Oaks on the sideline, and then Isaac Stinson comes away with the steal.
Now Hallsville with the ball. Stone goes past everyone up with the right hand and hits it. That looks too easy for Stone. He's got now 5 points, and it is now a 2-point game. Now Hare loses the ball, but he's able to corral it. Now kicks it over. Weiber open for 3. He's going to pass that up and swing it back to Henry. We are halfway through the fourth quarter, and it's 46-44 in favor of Blair Oaks. Now Lear being guarded, gets it inside to Schneiders. Schneiders now kicks it out. Cox almost took it away. Pass to Henry, now back to Schneider. Schneider tries to go up with it, can't make a shot, but he's fouled. Stone didn't like the call, but that's going to send Schneider to the free throw line. Tough call there against Hallsville.
Yeah, that was good defense right there. It just looked like Schneider's was just able to get the call. He was fading away and got lucked out by the referee, but he will go to the line for 2.
So not a call that helps the Indians as time continues to wind down, and looks like they're going to call a timeout. Coach for Hallsville still not liking it. They're going to talk things over. So we've had a bunch of timeouts here the last couple minutes. They saved them all for the fourth quarter. If you're Hallsville, you're going to have the free throws coming for Schneiders. What are you trying to draw up on the other offensive end to keep this a one-possession game?
I think right away you just got to find a way to, get the ball inside. They're trying to, live on the outside, hit a couple of threes, and really, grab the lead. But really, they just got to go to their bread and butter, what they've been doing, to getting the ball inside. And especially to Xavier Stinson, who really hasn't been much of a factor here so far in this fourth quarter. They really got to get him, going, get him some touches inside, and let him go to work.
Yeah, Xavier Stinson, who had a big first half. Star's been kind of stolen a little bit by his brother Isaac, who's got 14 points. Pretty evenly distributed scoring outside of that. We'll see which 5 the Indians elect to go with coming out of this timeout. Also down to just 1 timeout left of the game, so 3:48 to go, and they've got just 1 timeout they can use. Meanwhile, it is 2 timeouts left for Blair Oaks.
Let's see.
Big free throws coming right here. Schneider just can sing them both, puts the pressure right back on Hallsville.
For sure, especially up by 4. than if he makes both with 3:48 left here in this fourth. Big free throws.
First free throw didn't even make it to the front of the rim. It's no good. Or it did make it to the front of the rim, but it kicked off of it, and it stayed 46-44. Second free throw on the way. It is good. As a big second free throw right there by Schneiders. He's now up to 10 points on the game and makes it a 3-point lead for the Falcons. Stone looking to control it using the screen of Xavier Stinson. Now gives it up. Long 2-point shot is no good. Shot was missed, but the rebound is going to be gathered in by Gardner, and Gardner is going to be a foul on Blair Oaks, so Hallsville will keep the ball.
Yeah, that was just great hustle after Garner pulled up, missed the shot. Xavier Stinson was battling with the defender in Blair Oaks and was just able to, grab the ball, then got knocked around out of his hands, and then Garner was fouled.
Glavin's going to come in for the defense of the Falcons, and Lear exits. Inbound pass is got in successfully. Xavier Stinson controlling it, looks to work off the screen, not getting a ton of room, being guarded by Schneiders. Now walks all the way to the other side of the court, loses the ball momentarily, corrals it, and will just give it up to Cox. Cox swings to Isaac Stinson. Now Stinson looking to spin his way into the lane, and he's going to be fouled on the floor as Weiber got his hands in there, and a foul is called as Hallsville has been fouled for the fourth time. So still a ways to go before they're in the bonus.
Yeah, big key right now, especially down the stretch. With 3:14 left, both these teams in a tight one.
Stone will inbound and gets it into Xavier Stinson. Stinson trying to back his way into the paint, almost got the ball stolen. Now he's going to kick it corner. Stone, the three for the tie. It's going to rattle around, no good. Stinson with
Great
the rebound, goes back
Stinson.
up strong. It's no good. And then it's Garner with the putback, and he's got 2 points. It's a 1-point game.
Yeah, great job by Garner after the Xavier Stinson miss. Right now the foul count in favor of Blair Oaks, so Hallsville got to be careful with Blair Oaks and 1-1.
Ball's taken away by Stinson. He passed ahead to Cox. He's trying to go all the way, and it's going to be foul on Dylan Hare, and Cox will go to the line.
Yeah, great job defensively. Great steal by Xavier Stinson, then throws it up to Cox. And great job by him absorbing the contact. Foul there, and he'll go to the line for 2 to try and take the lead.
Yeah, Cox with 2 made free throws right here can get their way back into a lead as there's 2:44 left in this game. First free throw is no good.
Yeah, it just didn't look like he got enough under himself there. He didn't gather himself. Let's see what he can do here on the second free throw.
Free throw to tie. It's on the way. It's going to rim in and out. No good, but Isaac Stinson with the rebound. He's got to kick it back out. He does to Cox. Cox for the 3. It's no good, and it's going to be out of bounds. Who's it off of? It's off of Hallsville. Goes to Blair Oaks.
Yeah, it looked like a controversial call right there. Could have gone either way. Referee says it is Blair Oaks' ball.
Inbound to Schneiders. Now ahead to Henry. It's a 2-on-1. They move quickly. Pass to Weiber. He pumps.
Great
he shoots.
pass.
He scores. And it's an and one. A back-breaking bucket goes the way of Blair Oaks.
Yeah, for sure. He definitely set him up. And way to finish through the contact, making the layup. And now an and one opportunity here for Alec Weber.
So a call there goes the way of the Falcons. Here's the and one opportunity. Free throw no good. A rebound is gathered in by Stone, so no harm, no foul. Hallsville trails by 3, 49-46. Stone trying to go all the way, but he is fouled on the floor. That's a shame because if that doesn't happen, he might have had a chance at either a bucket or a kick to a wide open Cox in the corner. Instead, Hallsville inbound, still trailing 49-46 and just 2 minutes and 25 seconds to go.
Yeah, that's now 6 fouls on Blair Oaks. 1 more foul on Blair Oaks, and Hallsville will be in the bonus. Blair Oaks is in
inbound
the bonus
to Xavier Stinson. Stinson now going to give it over to Stone. Hallsville can take their time. Now Stone looking to work, goes through the elbow, tries to go up with the right hand, and a wonderful shot by Blake Stone, and it's now once again a 1-point game.
Yeah, great move there by Blake Stone. Finishing it through the contact, no foul was called. Big move there, strong move, laid it up and in.
Glavin bringing the ball up, 2 minutes to play, 49-48. Hare got back door, he gets free, and now he's blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Blair Oaks, but a block by Gardner takes away a Dylan Hare basket.
Yeah, that was a great block there by Gardner. He blocked that one and said, not today, Dylan Hare. Dylan Hare, though, with a one-handed catch before that big block.
Inbound is into Weiber, who skies high to bring it in. Now swing over to Henry. Henry for a big three, and it's nothing but net. And that sends the Blair Oaks crowd hands into the air, back up by 4.
Yeah, that was a big three. Now it's up by 4. That was a crowd silencer, that's for sure. What a big-time shot there.
Hallsville's got to get a bucket. Minute 39 and counting. They trail by 4. Xavier Stinson to the lane. He goes up. He's fouled. Shot no good. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, good move. And let's see if Xavier Stinson can knock down a pair at the line.
Really big here to hit at least one and make it back to a one-possession game. But even better if he can knock both of them down. Stinson is the second leading scorer for Hallsville tonight. He's got 10 points, one of only 2 in double digits, and he's going to miss the first one off to the right side of the rim.
Yeah, it just didn't seem like right there on that first free throw. He really took his time, kind of rushed it.
Big second free throw upcoming. Needs to make this one to make it a one-possession game with a minute 35 to go, and he does. Free throw's good. Blair Oaks will inbound. Hallsville looking to press. They get it into Henry. Henry now guarded by 2 men. He swings it back to Hare. Hare gets across court to Weiber, and the Blair Oaks can take a sigh of relief and now look to burn some clock. Under a minute 30 to go. Hare's going to kick inside. Now goes back out to Glavin, and it's a double dribble on Glavin. It'll be Hallsville's ball.
Yeah, Glavin again. He did that earlier, and he does it again, and that is big for Hallsville to get the ball back, especially the minute 21. Big turnover by Glavin.
A chance to tie the game. Hallsville's got a timeout. They're not going to use it with still plenty of time left in this game. It's Blake Stone handling the basketball, going to use a screen from Isaac Stinson. Now kicks out. Cox to 3 for the tie, and it's no good. Almost went in. Now a full court pass up ahead to Henry, and he's going to be fouled. The basket's not going to count. Foul's on the floor. But, man, that Cox shot was so close to tying us at 52.
Yeah, it just rimmed out. Good luck. Good look there for Cox. Just not able to knock it down. He's had a couple of those that have just rimmed out. But, hey, shooters shoot, and he's just got to keep on shooting, and eventually one will fall.
So Henry will get a couple of free throws. Foul was on the floor, not the shots. And first free throw is good.
Yeah,
that's
big make
makes
there.
it a 4-point game. There's a minute 3 left. Henry's second free throw is good as well. He's now got 25 points to lead everyone. Hallsville got to get a bucket. They trail by 5. Stone controlling the basketball. We're under a minute to play. Going to work off a screen from Isaac Stinson. Stone being guarded by Glavin. Now kicks it over. Nice pump fake there. 3-point shot on the way. It's going to be off the rim. No good. It was Gardner who put it up. Rebound almost gathered in by Hallsville, and it's going to be a foul against Hallsville, so Blair Oaks ball, and it's going to be tougher and tougher for the Indians now as they still trail by 5.
Yeah, that really hurt there, especially that call going against Hallsville, and especially down by 5 with 45.9 seconds left, and Blair Oaks is in double bonus.
So 2 free throws coming for Schneiders, who had a couple big free throws earlier. And yeah, as you mentioned, Hallsville's committed 10 fouls, so Schneiders gets to take 2 free throws right here. First one on the way, it is good. I'll tell you what, Blair Oaks has been pretty clutch with the free throws tonight. And that could prove very large because it's just a 6-point game.
Close games like this, you need to do the small things, and Blair Oaks is definitely doing that, making their free throws.
Looks like Hallsville is going to make a substitution. They're going to hold it until after the free throw. And it's Jackson Smith who was trying to check into the game. Second free throw is good. And Schneiders has 12 points. Now they'll allow Smith to check in. Xavier Stinson will leave. So Hallsville looking for some offense. They've got 7 points. They've got to make up in a hurry with just 45 seconds and 1 timeout. Stone brings it across half court. Looking to create his own shot. Spins at the elbow. Drives inside. There's 4 men waiting for him. And it's going to be a blocking foul on Schneiders.
Yeah, luckily enough, Stone got bailed out. He looked like he was trying to take it himself, and luckily got bailed out by the official calling a foul, and he'll be at the line. 1-1 though for Hallsville.
Xavier Stinson going to come back in looking for some size, and Smith comes right back out. Here comes the first free throw. It is no good. It's going to be rebounded by Henry, and here comes the Blair Oaks offense. 34 seconds. They are going to give it up to Glavin, and he has fouled. Almost turned it over, but he's fouled just before that.
Yeah, that was a big miss there for Hallsville, and Stone missing the first one of the 1-on-1, and then Blair Oaks getting the ball back, and now Glavin at the line and looking to pretty much put this one away. It's still got 31.6 seconds. This game is not over, that's for sure, but make these 2 free throws go by 9.
First free throw on the way. It is good. So Glavin now up to 8 points on the day. Now down by 8, 31 seconds. And a tall order for Hallsville, who was hanging for most of this game. Just couldn't hit the big shot when they really needed it late. Second free throw is good by Glavin. Here comes the Hallsville offense. Inbound to Gardner. Under 30 seconds now. Got to hurry. Gardner going to switch up with the left hand. Almost loses the ball. It's then taken away by Hare. And he can glide his way to the basket and is going to miss the shot. Honestly, maybe better for Blair Oaks because they can now just waste more time. And a foul is going to be committed against Glavin. I think Hare thought he maybe had a little bit more hops in that shoot. Looked like he was going up for the dunk. Couldn't hit it. But like I said, I mean, after the miss, probably wasted 5 or 6 more seconds, and there's now 15.9 to play.
Yeah, he just didn't have enough bounce in his step right there. But like you said, that actually benefited Blair Oaks that he didn't make it because they ran off a couple more seconds. And now Glavins is at the line. And right now, Blair Oaks getting closer and closer to the finish line and pulling this one off.
So this one just about wrapped up, and the Falcons will head to the tournament championship to face Fulton. First free throw by Glavin is good. So whole thing goes chalk. We got the 1 and the 2 seed facing each other in the final, and that'll take place on Saturday. Blake will have the call on that one. Second free throw is no good, so it stays a 10-point game. Got 14 seconds and counting. Pass ahead. Dorman is going to be met by a double team. Tries to pass it. It's taken away. Hare's got it. Hallsville commits a foul with 6.8 seconds, and the nail has officially been put in the coffin.
Yeah, that's for sure. What a job by Blair Oaks, especially down the stretch. Just capitalizing on making free throws, and that's one thing that Hallsville has really struggled with pretty much this whole game, and has just really hurt them, especially because they've been playing, so soundly defensively throughout this whole entire game. But Blair Oaks just been capitalizing at the free throw line, and that's what the big difference is when you look at the scoreboard right now with Blair Oaks up by 10 with 6.8 seconds left in this game.
Hare misses the free throw. Second one on the way. It is good to give him 5 on the game. Inbound pass comes in to Jackson Smith. Smith is going to take a 3 for good measure. It is too strong, no good. Cox with the rebound. He'll check up a 3 from buzzer. Doesn't get there as it is blocked by Henry. And your final score is 60-49. The Blair Oaks Falcons best the Hallsville Indians to move on to the tournament championship. I don't think the 11-point victory does it justice because this was a very close game with, let's say, 2 minutes left to play. I think that was still one possession at that point. But Blair Oaks got the stops when they needed it. Hallsville could never just get the one big bucket, and in large part thanks to the great night by Zach Henry. He had 25, a couple other in double figures for Blair Oaks. Schneider's had 12, 10 more out of Glavin, and the efforts, really the Stinson brothers had the best of it tonight for Hallsville. Isaac with 14, Xavier with 11. Just couldn't get the shot when they need it. They're going to fall and regroup and get ready for their next game in couple of days.
Yeah, you said it perfectly, Ben. Great win for Blair Oaks, and they will play Fulton in the championship of this Harrisburg tournament. But like we said, the story of this game, Hallsville played great defense, so did Blair Oaks as well. But Blair Oaks, when they needed to, they were clutch at the free throw line compared to Hallsville. They made their free throws. Hallsville didn't, and that's what was the difference in this game. And a big win for Blair Oaks, and hats off to them. It's going to be an exciting championship game against Fulton.
So final score, 60-49. The Falcons are victorious. And that's just going to about wrap up our doubleheader of basketball. Thanks so much for spending the last 3.5 hours with us. We had basically 3.5 hours of really fun basketball. It included a double overtime game in Game 1. But make sure to come back tomorrow and Saturday for the finale of the girls' side of the tournament, and then the championship between Blair Oaks and Fulton on Saturday here on the Show Me Sports Network. Blake will have all of that action. Yep. But for us, we're going to head back to
Blake
Columbia.
Is in for a treat.
Oh,
yeah.
He is absolutely in for a
yeah.
treat. If we get some of the – it's going to be interesting because the great defense that Blair Oaks showed at times tonight, the great offense we saw at a Fulton putting up over 80 points, that could be a good one.
Mm-hmm.
But that's going to just about do it for us as we wrap up this Thursday night of basketball. For Justin Kraft, I'm Ben Schmidt. Thanks, everyone, for staying with us tonight here on the Show Me Sports Network. Take care, and we'll see you next time for some more coverage of Mid-Missouri sports.
You've been listening to the biggest and absolute best game coverage in mid-Missouri on the exclusive home for local high school basketball, the Show Me Sports Network. Blake Gazaway and the broadcast crew are the ones that know your team the best. Exclusive coverage of local high school basketball.
Serving fans throughout the Midwest and even more around the world, this is the Show Me Sports Network. The preceding was an exclusive broadcast property presentation of the Show Me Sports Network and was a high-fidelity, all-digital broadcast. This broadcast is copyright by the Show Me Sports Network for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without the Show Me Sports Network's written consent is prohibited.